really set up Kuznetsova. Look at this. Popped it down, gave her plenty of time, but Kuznetsova off balance. So Rancher Sanchez Vicario, you mentioned what she had to make up for, in particular lack of height. She's only 5'6", but she made it to #1 in the world and picked up 29 singles titles along the way and $17 million in prize money. Not bad.
Yeah, a great competitor, great thinker on the court, and she'd be a great teacher or coach for any upcoming player.
So a speedy game for Venus Williams to bring things back to 3-all. 25 minutes on the clock here at Victoria Park, in the mid-north coast of Hong Kong Island.
And another huge forehand from Svetlana.
15-all.
This slice wasn't a slice, it was a bit of a mishit topspin return by Venus. Middle of the court, no pace on it. Easy put away for Svetlana. That returns a little deeper.
15-30.
That was a better rally from Venus, keeping the ball deep on both occasions. Svetlana just a little bit impatient, going for a bit too much.
Well wide.
30-all.
3-all, 30-all first set in this, what is in effect a semi-final. It's actually a round-robin match, but the winner of this match will play Elena Dementieva in Saturday afternoon's final. You can see down in the stand Venus Williams' mother in the players' box. Just as she was last night, she's feeling the cold here in Hong Kong. Perhaps the days she spent in Thailand, they weren't just in Chiang Mai playing tennis, they're also in Bangkok. They popped down to Hua Hin to take a look at the spa. And anyway, she's feeling the cold and she's wrapped up in some towels or a blanket down there and shivering. Williams comes out to serve at 3-4 in the first set.
Venus serving with new balls. Ball change at 7 games and then 9 games thereafter.
15-all.
Svetlana looking very disappointed at herself because she knows she's leading 4-3 and it was love 15. If she could have at least made Venus play and possibly work harder for that point, get up love 30.
15-30.
As it is now, it's 15-30. Could have possibly been love 40. A break here would mean that Svetlana would come out to serve for the first set. So thinking ahead, knowing how important this 8th game is. Oh, and a poor choice of shots.
30-all.
She has such a fantastic, powerful forehand. She should have just picked the corner and went for it.
40-30.
And that's what happens. You got to take your chances while you can.
And really, that's the mark of a champion. That's the sort of thing that the top players can always do when they need to. Williams leading 40-30 in this game. Another lovely looking serve straight down the middle, and we're back level again. This time it's 4-all. Exactly half an hour of play has gone by.
A lot of people ask me why the top players, if they can ace at wheel, why don't they do it all the time? And my reply is that it takes a lot of concentration and a lot of effort. And when a match goes for anywhere from 2 hours to 5 hours, depending if you're playing a 5-set match, as the men do, you just can't put yourself under that pressure for so long. So obviously the smart play is to serve a place where you know you're going to get 80% of the serves in. But then when you really push to the wire, then you just take a bit of time, take a breath, bounce the ball a couple more times, and focus. And most of the time you can pull it off.
And that's the difference between a great player and a journeyman.
Great player will always take their time. They understand the importance of each point. And the journeyman, on the other hand, gets excited, gets flustered.
And is thinking about next week's paycheck.
Exactly, and then end up giving away an easy point.
Love 30. Or 30 love, I should say.
Well, that's a shame. She's set up the point beautifully on a couple of occasions. Kuznetsova slicing the ball wide on the deuce court, serving a little flatter and pulling Venus wide on the ad court. See if she does this again. Yes, she does. Kuznetsova obviously sensing that the best tactic to employ at the moment is to pull Venus out wide and just keep her running left and right all day long. Another attempt at that slice serve wide, this time going long. So this would be time for Kuznetsova to take a bit of time, put a bit more effort into this first serve, try to get a cheap point, or at least get a weak return to set up a huge forehand. And a very poor attempt, that one, that serve, not even getting halfway up the net. But I tell you what, she makes up for it with that beautiful second serve.
Yeah, that's really a shot out of Venus Williams' book, in fact. 5-4. Venus Williams will come back to serve to try and stay in the set.
As we see on that replay, great second serve. By the time Venus had hit and rebalanced herself, she was in the tram line. That's been a tactic that's worked well for both girls.
59.
Pulling them wide off the serve, opening up the court, particularly down the line. Oh, that's a very close call.
Yeah, and Kuznetsova just upping the pace, up and up with each shot during that point.
And this ball called out. But if it landed in, it's surely a winner. Venus had no play on it whatsoever.
30-15.
Well, good hitting from Svetlana from the word go. Finding the depth on all 3 or 4 ground strokes that she had to play. Venus buckling under the pressure. Danger time for Venus. Down 4-5 and 30 all. With the second serve to come. What can Svetlana do here?
Well, nothing with that, that's for sure.
That's the difference between these two players at the moment. Svetlana electing to stay 2 or 3 steps behind the baseline to return that second serve and didn't get the depth on the ball that she needed. Whereas we've seen Venus inside the baseline by 1 or 2 steps to take a second serve.
And now they're level at 5-all.
Be interesting to see as this match progresses if Svetlana does change up the position she stands for receiving serve. And we look where Venus is now. On the first serve, she's already on the baseline, taking the ball early.
Yeah, that really, I think Williams knows she set that up well for her opponent. The last thing she wanted to do.
15.
Well, I thought it was a good play to come in, change it up, put the pressure on Svetlana. But drop shot on a hard court, especially against a fast runner like Svetlana, pretty tough.
30 love.
And look at Venus once again. Step inside the baseline.
No, she was trying to do the right thing, got down to it, watched that ball all the way. Looked like it may have scraped a millimetre or so of the outside of the line, but there was a little bit of green paint between the ball and the line. 40 love at 5-all. So you're looking at the world number 5, the highest ranked player remaining in the singles field. Maria Sharapova ranked 4th. She has had to withdraw with a stomach complaint. 6-5.
Seats quickly, please. Thank you.
Maria Sharapova is also over in the players' box. In fact, it may have been her that she was exchanging a few humorous facial expressions with. Williams once again serving to stay in the set.
Good depth on that backhand.
15 love.
Williams taking no prisoners, really unleashing shoulders and hips.
Oh, a great winner. She was, that was really a Houdini shot. She looked like she was wearing a straitjacket. She was so bundled up.
That's right, running around this backhand. She had to do more work than she thought was needed, but she did get away with it. It was a do-or-die shot. She had no chance of recovering if that ball came back. But that's a skill Kuznetsova has. Able to change the grip to a continental grip, coming underneath the ball,
15.
producing a drop shot. Particularly when all these women really love to hug the baseline. They're not that comfortable at the net. She has the ability to successfully draw the player in through short balls. It's going to be a big weapon.
15-40.
So that's 2 set points for Kuznetsova. Great recovery.
Great play all around from these players, but it's Kuznetsova who takes the first set with the break, 7-5. And she leads Venus Williams 1-0.
Inside cricket, we've got the game covered.
A tour of India is a life experience, not just a cricket tour.
Is it getting hot in here, or is it just me? You can't fox the fox.
This is what I like about being an ex-player. I can have a strong opinion about things now.
Pakistan, India, it's war.
Yeah, I've always been a walker. It's a bit hard to stand there with all stumps lying on the ground. So
Phil Tufnell of Australian fielding.
He's the best keeper batsman cricket has ever seen.
Get on the front foot with Inside Cricket Tuesday nights on Fox Sports.
Listen up, people. What I want is a wide perimeter search of every back road, beach house, lighthouse, bivouac, and sea shack. You're after 2 renegades, Jeep Cherokee Renegade and Jeep Wrangler Renegade. You will recognize Jeep Cherokee Renegade from these distinguishing features: alloy wheels, 6-stacker CD, ABS, and cruise control. The Jeep Wrangler Renegade has hard top, soft top, no top. It has cruise control, alloys, and pay attention, a 6-speed manual. Go hunt 'em down.
This is Pete Jones, insurance salesman. He's left his job and taken the biggest gamble of his life to follow a dream.
Let's roll sound. Action.
He's won $1 million to make a movie.
words are so cheap when you can blow things up.
He's got ideas, enthusiasm, but absolutely no experience.
Get off my back.
See what the critics have been raving about. Project Greenlight, every Wednesday at 8 on Movie Extra.
Fox Sports' commitment to top-line tennis steps up. In 2005, Fox Sports is the only place where you can see all 4 Grand Slams live. Oh! The first slam of the season, and for the first time on Fox Sports, the Australian Open. Live action from Melbourne Park as the Australian Open celebrates its 100th year. Grand Slam coverage with Fox Sports Active on selected matches. Live, the Australian Open 2005 starts January 17, Fox Sports 2.
Second set.
But as far as we know, back to, well, near full fitness, though, as you can see, that strapped left thigh, purely a precaution, though.
15 now.
Venus still electing to stand in close.
Great to see Williams playing all or nothing tennis, but it's not paying off at the moment. Kuznetsova leading 40-love in this opening game of the second set.
Although it's good to employ a positive attitude, if something's not working, it's often good to just try to change things up. Well, I'm just hoping if Venus would just hang back a little bit. Oh, that's a horrible second serve. Don't know what happened there. Complete miss-hit. But I was about to say, stand back for a couple of points, a little bit further, change the rhythm up for Svetlana. Obviously, Svetlana's having no problems at the moment on serve. Last couple of service games, quite comfortable.
42.
And as I say that, she makes a few unforced errors.
Well, Kuznetsova may be ranked 4 places above Venus Williams, but besides, of course, all the Grand Slam singles titles that Williams has, that 4. She's been on the circuit for 10 years. She celebrated 10 years as a tennis pro in October of last year. So Kuznetsova out to a 1-game-to-love lead. And this match has been running for 48 minutes. And is coming up to 8 p.m. Hong Kong time.
Well, the story of the match so